everyone, we're going to talk about the Nova Food Classification System today. So what is the Nova Food Classification System? So this is grouped into 4 different groups. So group 1 being unprocessed food, so this would be like all your fruits and vegetables in as original form as possible, whether that's frozen or in fresh form. Then you got group 2, this is more like your cooking ingredients, like your oils, your grounded down herbs and spices, you know, your honey, etc. And you got group 3, which is more your processed foods, and then group 4, which is like your ultra processed foods. Now this was designed for research purposes and designing research, so you can clearly identify certain groups, and then you can measure those groups against whatever you're measuring. But the problem is it wasn't designed for public interventions because it misses certain nuances. It can under and overvalue certain foods, see foods as more good and bad, which can have negative impact, but it also underestimates nutritional value of certain foods. So, you know, ultra processed foods, people see it as more like higher number of ingredients in there, whereas that's not always necessarily true, because some ingredients might have a long list of ingredients, but they could be all more healthier ingredients, whereas you could have a product with 1 or 2 ingredients in there, but they could be all ingredients that have negative impact. So the number of ingredients is not always a true factor to factor in whether a food is going to have a more negative or positive impact on the physiological, biological impact on the body. But then also you got to understand that you know, pleasure and food enjoyment is important as well, just like it is to do some kind of adventure training and the risks there with that. You know, there's enjoyment in foods as well. That's important. But then you got to look at it as that not all ultra processed foods are going to have the same impact as other ultra processed foods. So you could have wholemeal bread, high in fibre cereals, low in sugar. These are going to have a better impact than maybe other types of foods that are ultra processed. It's all about balance in the end of the day, making sure we have more maybe from group 1, but then maybe having a few from the group 3 and group 4. Again, actually group 3, it's perfect.